welcome. A beautiful place, isn't it? A fresh sea breeze, the warm sun. This beach belongs just to you. It doesn't exist out in the world. Everything you see here is from the past. Your past. One
Is
of
this
your
some Death Stranding shit?
visited this place long ago, forever writing their memory into the fabric of your DNA. Animus Ego unlocks these genetic memories for you. To sense. Wander. And connect. Like grains of sand which began as rocks, you have been shaped by these past lives, honed into who you are today.
You've been lied to.
Your journey to mindfulness begins through these ancestral memories for a total perspective on what makes you you.
New memory streams are activating now.
Erase self-doubt, fear, and weakness. Give yourself the confidence to conquer the world.
Follow the trail, and we'll be in touch. Welcome to the dark.
What? Is that in the original? I don't know. I've never played the original. Welcome to Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, the remake of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which is really cool. I still have only played Shadows. Never played Valhalla. Never played Mirage. Never played Origins. Never played Odyssey. Should I? Probably. It's definitely something that I think about doing. But Eivor, does he change his look every time I go onto him? I thought he was shaved at one point. No. Basim Bayak, Alexios, and Cassandra. Yeah, I've never played any others. As you're well aware, when we played Shadows, I said the exact same thing. Not really because it's not like I never wanted to. Well, if I'm being honest, I don't really want to. How do I unlock, and 600 data fragments? So it's just, this is the same shit as... What are these 2,300 Animus points? What can I spend those on? I haven't done anything on here. I finished the main fucking quest and never touched that again because that DLC fucking sucked. It was genuinely terrible. I don't know. I don't really care about this shit, I guess. Let's go back to this. We're going to get in. As I said, I've never played Black Flag. I heard it's actually one of the best Assassin's Creeds out there. So, we'll see if that's true at all. Excited to get into this. Also nervous. A lot of times, like these new... And I know this is like a bigger open world game, as Assassin's Creeds have kind of always been. Makes me nervous. It's like, okay, how big is this world and how long is it going to take me to go all the way around it? And I don't think... This is a game that has side quests, I'm sure. I'm not going to do a lot of the side quests on stream or on recording, just for you all to know. Do they all have different sounds? Hey, Black Flag, they all have the same sound last time on Black Flag Resynced. Strange. But I don't know. We'll I don't know where I'm at anymore. Let's just fucking get into it. Black Flag Resynced. As I said, I'm excited to play this because, as I said, I heard it was one of the best. Golden Age of Piracy. Risk it all. Edward Kenway abandoned home to chase a dream of gold and glory in a world ruled by greed and gunpowder. Only the daring survive. Brotherhood of Outlaws. Stand with legendary pirates and free men who refuse to kneel. Share in their raids, rivalries, and rebellions as you build a name that echoes from Nassau to Havana. The Caribbean awaits. Explore tropical islands, bustling ports, and deadly waters stalked by enemy frigates. Command your vessel, hunt treasure, and challenge empires. In this age, freedom is won. Alright, here we go. New game. I'm sure I can change it later if I need to. I'll run with normal for now. Hell yeah. I'm excited to see the way this game looks, because I've seen screenshots of the original compared to the new, and it looks amazing. Cape Bonavista, June 1715.
Can you see her? Man the cannons!
Alright, man the cannons. Or take the wheel. I guess I... Oh, Jesus. I got it, don't worry.
Kenway. We can scuttle her.
Alright, oh, this is gonna be interesting. Okay. Where are you?
A good broadside. Ready.
To shoot. Alright. We're targeting them. Okay, you guys get me from that far away? Oh, I can too! Hit the big ship! Sink the big one! Keep firing, men! Keep firing! We're gonna take them down! Alright, take out the small one. Oh, what is happening? Oh, the waves are hitting hard. Down she goes. We sunk the big one. Let's go! Holy shit, dude.
It's going out.
Now our ship is blowing up.
Flames. Get in there, you mongrel.
Oh shit.
Is it
Wow.
dangerous? Edward? Privateering, is it dangerous?
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Why not sail with the King's Navy, earn a proper wage, sail under gentlemen?
Sod the Navy's gentlemen. For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's no way to earn a fortune.
We don't need a fortune.
It's not about need, Caroline. I want food that don't make me sick. I want walls that hold back the wind. I want a decent life.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
All right, no more than 2. Promise me.
Yeah, we sunk. Get up there, Edward.
Sod it!
Oh, shit.
Damn!
Alright, dive under. Alright, now we can go up. Yikes. Could I dive in shadows? Probably. I feel like I could have. With Kenway, at least, you probably could. I don't even know if Yasuke could swim. What are we laughing about? I may not be dead, but we're... Oh, hey, it's you.
Was it good for you as well?
Havana. I must get to Havana.
Well, I'll just build us another ship, will I?
I can pay you. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100 escudos.
Keep talking.
Will you or won't you?
You don't have that gold on you now, do you?
Bloody fucking pirates!
I'm on to you, Snakesby!
Alright, buddy.
And I'll kill you.
Alright. Now you can try.
Come on, mate. We're off to a bad start.
Hey, let's just have a
We can work
conversation.
together on this.
Oh my god, this game looks amazing.
It's
Oh, this
100
is
leagues
beautiful.
or more to Havana. Will you walk that distance?
Suppose I'm not quite an assassin right away like Kenway was. Oh wait, hold on. What's down here? Loot. Reels? Loot? Reels? I think they're called reels. I don't fucking know. I know in the original you couldn't actually like jump. If I remember correctly. Synchronize. I wonder how big this map is gonna be. That pirate battling was kind of fun though. The only, I mean, like I love Sea of Thieves. I think it's fun. The other pirate game, I don't even know who made that. Was it Ubisoft as well? There was another one that came out. That one was kind of ass, if I had to be 100% honest with you.
Keep your distance.
I didn't mean to just fucking eat off. Well, now I'm all the way down here. Jesus, you can... Oh, now you want me to explore? Yeah, here. Does everything just give me money? Movement is very finicky. Health is full, health is full. What are you? God damn it, I'm not trying to climb on top of the box. What was that punch? I think he went up here though, so I don't think going down there helps me. That must be the money or the currency in this game. I would assume it's a big ass gold coin.
Posh git. Where's he running to?
Huh. Alright, we'll keep following him, I guess. And that is the entire point of this, so yeah, of
Forget
course.
what I said. We can start over.
Ow! Where did you get a gun that worked? I didn't know he had a gun that worked.
Vanishes into shadow.
Am I gonna fight him down here? I'm clearly no match for him, golly.
And now we've drawn swords, mate. I'm beginning to think you're not keen on my aid.
My business bears greater purpose than a thief like you could comprehend. I warned you.
Why the ill
Okay,
temper?
lock on to an enemy.
Hiding something? We don't have to fight. Let's make a deal.
Defense. Attack repeatedly to break a foe's defense, leaving them open to attacks. Defense is restored for some time.
Filthy cutpurse!
That looks painful.
Parry. Okay. He missed. Come on, try again. Try again. Okay, now it wants me to evade attacks. Oh. Before being hit, the perfect parry. Takedown. And now I've killed him. Well, you fucking deserve, I guess. Even though I'm the fucking asshole here, the thief, the criminal, I guess. Am I a pirate? I must be a pirate. Must be a scallywag.
Senor Duncan Walpole, I accept your most generous offer and await your arrival with eagerness. If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face
I
by
steal his
sight,
outfit.
I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order.
Ah.
Therefore, come to Havana in haste.
I'm stealing his
and
outfit
trust
to
that
get
you
the
shall
money.
be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres
Hey!
de Ayala.
How about you throw that away?
Mr. Walpole, let's collect your reward.
This guy, I don't know who voices him, but he really sounds like the guy who was voicing James Bond in the 007 game. They have a very similar voice.
Now to find my way off this bleeding rock.
Ooh, I want to raise my hood. Put that shit up. Okay. Can I see the map? I can't zoom out, but this is just this island, apparently. I can only zoom into this island. Alright, I guess.
That schooner will do me just fine. If only I can preserve some of its crew.
Huh. We are synchronizing. I'm assuming the game didn't have a lot of shadows-like things. I'm assuming they kind of made the game to make it more look like shadows. Not look like shadows, but have like the same kind of feeling as shadows. Okay. Find a way to Havana. Alright, down we go! Of interest. Is there something down here? Oh. Oh, a big ass chest. Hell yeah. What do we got in here? Diamond trinket. Hell yeah. Alright. The diamonds sound like money, and money is good. Money is great to a pirate like me. Okay, now my health is full.
The Commodore's gone ahead to Kingston. We're to commandeer this lavish ship and
Sorry, Kingston? No, our destination is Havana. I'm just a merchant.
quiet, you bleeding pirate. You'll hang for the mess you made out there.
Sir, I had nothing to do with this.
Oh.
My crew and I have merely anchored to water and resupply.
Hold it! Stop!
Look at the turtle.
Give me one reason I shouldn't rent your skull.
Take my sugar!
Attack, lads!
Hey, sorry, I'm gonna need you to not kill him. Oh, he's dead. Well, that doesn't do well for us. I was trying to... Oh, you have a gun. Ow! A gun with a bayonet. Ow! I missed. Okay. There's more. I'm gonna loot you. Hi.
Get the bastard!
Yeah. How well did that work? Woo! Fun. Okay. It does feel like Assassin's Creed Shadows. That's the best part. Because listen, the normal campaign of Assassin's Creed Shadows, just exploring the main world and all that shit, I love that. That was fun to me.
By God's grace, sir, you saved me. A profusion of thanks.
Is that yours?
It is my vessel, yes. But here lies its poor captain, and I have no art for sailing.
I can pilot her myself, no mind.
You don't mean to abscond with my ship, do you?
I'm Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Steed Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet, let this stay twixt us. But I'm on a secret errand for His Majesty the King, God save him, and I must get to Havana with speed.
Oh, that is a relief, sir. Havana is also my destination. Our ways lie together.
Natural allies, then.
You put me at ease, sir. To think I took you for a pirate when you first appeared.
Did you?
Yes. You have uncommon way of handling yourself. Quick and easy, if I may say. Gave me quite a fright. But all things considered, I think it's turned out to be a rather fortuitous day, hasn't it? Lacking a rowboat, I'm afraid we'll have to swim to my ship.
Hardly the worst thing to happen.
Can you swim? You're kind of a big man. You know what? That was really mean of me. I'm sorry.
This is difficult. I should have taken the coat off.
See, the crew is still alive. Can I just hop onto the ship like this? Alright, awesome. Yay, I can scale a ship. I really want to scale to the top.
You lot that I'm back. You can thank Duncan here.
Duncan's climbing to the top.
Duncan. She's a modest schooner, but well suited to my purpose, trafficking cargo from my plantation and such.
She'll do fine.
If you are so inclined, you may steer her yourself. My helmsman and quartermaster were among those killed.
Oh, let's go on top of the ship! Oh, I don't know how I'm getting down, though. That is my only problem. I guess I'll just climb down. I really just wanted to be on top of the ship, to be honest with you. Alright, you can probably jump off now. Alright, let's move. Give me the wheel.
Ready yourselves, lads. The Spanish Navy hunts in packs, and we make for Havana.
Ahoy!
Okay, I want to turn that way.
Has a good feel. We'll first strike to half sail to get ourselves moving.
Ah, there's a tug of the wind at
Oh
my
my
hair.
god, okay. Okay, we'll read some codex here in a second. I have to turn down some of the sensitivity. Holy Jesus, man. Genuinely, it's all over the place. Where is sensitivity? Increase and reach maximum value with less physical movement. What? I just want sensitivity, man. Well, where do I find sensitivity? View left hand layout, gameplay, default cinematics interface, orientation. Okay, sensitivity. Let me throw you down too.
Bracing comfort in the feel and smell of the ocean. The raw stink.
There we go. A little more controllable.
That's a top way of seeing it, mate.
If I just not hold the controller, I can move. How did we get in here? I say we like I was even a part of this ship. Oh, this is awesome, dude. This is some of the best. This genuinely might be some of the best ship shit I've ever seen in my life.
There's a strong wind now. Let's strike to full, shall we?
We've really opened it up now, haven't we? Ha ha!
Alright, let's move, people. Oh, we got a Havana to get to. That's a long distance. It's not actually too bad. Whales!
Magnificent creature.
Oh, that's so cool! Oh, that's awesome. Do we get to fight the Kraken or something as well? Can imagine not, but I don't... Listen. Shadows had fucking Attack on Titan shit going on, so...
You're a natural sailor, Duncan.
I did a decent trick at the helm some time ago. 2 years before the mast as a privateer.
Dash my buttons. Your life seems a grand one, if I may say. So full of adventure. How marvelous.
I've seen my share of strangeness, aye.
That's awesome, dude. Oh, it's so awesome. I can't wait to get further into this game, dude. Hello, bird. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced.
Lively Havana. I'd been here once before. It was a truly awful pleasure.
Havana, Cuba, July 1715.
See someone you know?
No. Just putting on a friendly face. I shouldn't want to be mistaken for a pirate again.
Right. Flash rogue like yourself must be cautious.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed 1 came out in 2007, and Assassin's Creed 2 2009, Brotherhood
Mad to
2010,
think Spain and
Revelations
England were at
2011.
war 2 years ago, isn't it? Here I am, bartering with Spaniards like they were my cousins. Something wrong, Duncan?
No, it's nothing. Sand in my hampers. So where's the best squad in town? I'm dying for a quick kip. Or a siesta, should I say.
I'm just headed to a public house now to meet some merchants. I could show you the way.
Well, lead on.
I hope you'll tarry a bit while I conduct my meeting. It'd be a great relief to have a man of your stature nearby. In case of a...
Oh, it's following on back.
misunderstanding.
Okay, that's
I
fine
can
with me.
hang about. I might have a drink.
Splendid. A drink. Gracious. What a revolting sight.
But they don't take kindly to pirates here, do they? Wonder how many stolen reals bought these men this perch.
Really interested to see where the story goes. So I'm assuming the guy we killed was part of the Creed.
You don't know these women, do you?
No, they charge money for that kind of privilege. Few dozen reals for every hour of knowing. Keen to meet them.
No, goodness no, I'm a married man.
Married men are their forte, mate.
Can we turn on names with the captions? Set a speaker name on. Alright, not you. We don't need direction, that's fine.
I should acquire a blade for myself, Duncan. Just as you have.
Just steal shit as I walk by.
Suit me. Oh, we'll be quite the pair, you and I. Twin devils.
Maybe I'll buy a sword too, and we'll both jump rank. Lend us a few reals then. I did save your skin.
Of course.
Cheers.
Buy the British cutlass.
So, what have you been eating?
A British cutlass, please. Give me this shit. Hell yeah. What is this other thing? Oh, ammo.
But that's a better fit for me. How do you fare?
I had only enough for a small knife, sadly. Still, it'll do in a pinch. Oh, puffer duff. I've led us astray, Duncan.
Oh, no matter. I'll get us a better view. What are we looking for?
A tavern with a sort of courtyard interior.
Alright, give me 1 second. Let me just climb to the top. Apparently I'm just fucking insane on this, on the fucking parkour. Oh my god.
Every finger's a fishhook. That's how you tell a true sailor.
Yes, a fine way to put it.
I need to go down this way, obviously. Get down there, Duncan. Not Duncan. You're not Duncan. You're Ken. Whatever the fuck your name is. Now I'm getting confused. It's like Duncan's the guy we killed.
I think I see the place. We're not far.
Not the resistance got inside. Para! Para! Oh, he's not been blind.
The haystack from a leap ahead.
Hang tight!
Oh, I can't breathe.
Here I come!
I think my heart stopped.
I'll get his ass, don't worry. Really good use of that knife, my friend.
Stop or I'll break your knees when I catch you.
Get over here, buddy. I'm trying to tackle, he just gets a speed boost whenever I get next to him.
Chase you into the harbor.
Edward Kenway, that's his name. Fucking A. Fighting him now? Oh, okay, I am fighting him.
You robbed the wrong man, mate. A fellow with dangerous friends. That's a heavy purse, Mr. Bonnet.
Thank God I'm a nice guy and definitely not a pirate.
Duncan! By Jove, you're alive!
Of course I am. That filch was no fuss.
He was. He hit me a couple times, actually. It was really painful.
Did you catch that rogue?
Aye. And I'll be buying the first round with the money I pulled off him.
Oh. Wonderful. First my ship, then my purse. It's twice you've saved me now, Duncan.
And don't forget your skin. I saved that too.
Yeah, thrice then. Very good.
Out of the way!
Oh, my word. Havana grows livelier all the time.
Each funster we meet makes me more impatient to drink. Come on.
Ah, this is the spot.
The sea has much to offer, but a popping tavern always draws me back to shore.
Hopping, yes. I would normally prefer to conduct my affairs somewhere quieter.
Sorry, I'm distracted. Oh yeah, hit me with the tunes.
Take your time.
Ready for some sea shanties, baby.
Fancy meet no Welshman deep in Dago country. I'm English myself. Biding my time till the next war calls me to service.
Lucky King George, having a piss pot like you flying his flag.
Oi! Skulk! I've seen your face before. You's mates with them pirates down in Nassau.
Shut your fucking gob or I'll fill it with shot, you hear me?
Edward, is it?
Oh. You bastard! Hey, I warned him.
Alright, this is what you guys want to do. Alright, here we go.
Now here's an animal, no mistake.
It really shows up kind of late.
Harder than that.
R2X for sweep enemies' legs. Ow! It's very weird sometimes.
Surprise!
I don't need to kick him, he's already dead.
You're not leaving me.
I'll catch you up!
Perro Inglés!
Oh, sorry guys, I need to get out of here.
I've had all I can drink at present, lads. You go on without me.
Okay, well, that's awesome. I don't know why there's a guy just sitting on the fucking roof. We run unbelievably slow. we run, please?
Hopefully, Steed wasn't pinched by those guards.
Lively Havana. Get a tour of Havana. Complete sequence 2, memory 1. Alright. All I have to do. Okay, here we go. Oh. Is this it for the map? Huh, I thought this would be bigger. We were... Havana was just on the other side of... Okay. That's interesting. And my sugar. What is that supposed to mean for me? Whoa, music? Where? We don't really feel like we run very fast in this game. Hey, get back here. Why did we go that way? Okay, golly, I get stuck on everything. Yo ho, learn a new shanty.
Sorry about the swift exit. Bit of a misunderstanding.
One heaped upon another.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. This is my doing. I'm only trying to keep these Spanish eyes off me.
Oh, it's no bother. Regrettably, the soldiers confiscated my sugar when your dispatches.
Damn! And where've they gone?
Haven't the foggiest idea, I'm afraid. I suspect those chaps might, but my Spanish is muy mal dad, so I'd rather not ask.
Shit! Come on, let's give ear to their talk and recover my maps.
And my sugar?
What, in my drawers? We'll see what happens.
Alright, here's one of the follow missions, I'm assuming.
Stashed their goods to sell. The sugar and such. Hey, Carlos. You hear that Captain Mendoza ordered us to take the fat Englishman's goods last night?
I've been briefed on the matter. The captain will inspect them after the hanging. I believe a buyer has been arranged.
That was fast. And when is the hanging? The bell! It's starting!
This Captain Mendoza plans to move our goods. Can't have that.
I've never seen a hanging before. It's barbaric. Ugh. We are going to watch, aren't we?
Not this time, mate. Better if you stay out of sight.
Yeah, of course, of course. Someone needs to be at the ship. Should they return the goods?
Yeah, they're gonna really return our goods. No. What is this? Feed? Oh, I can feed the parrot. There you go, pal. Have yourself something delicious. Alright. Catch you later, my man. Alright. Oh. What's here? 40 reels. Do you actually have anything else to purchase? Oh, you have bombs, remedies. We should buy one of those. French dress swords. Damage 20, minimum takedowns 2.
Come back anytime.
What am I looking at for inventory? Same as before. Oh, Blackbeard's Crimson Sword. I forgot that I have some pre-order shit. Is this... I thought there was a second sword spot. Blackbeard's Crimson Outfit. That's really cool. I'm gonna run with this outfit for now, but I might run the other outfit later. Blackbeard's Trinket kills further reduce enemy morale. And then what does this one do? Oxygen drains slower while diving underwater. Okay. And we got a bunch of other shit. Art collection. The Revenge. Miniature ship model of the Revenge. The Revenge. Miniature ship model of the Revenge. Okay. We'll read Codex at the end like we do every time. When I get to the end of the episode. It's kind of how we do things in the...
I just hope he wasn't looking for his
Okay.
Last thing I saw was a big old sheep shearing.
No! That's not at all what I meant to do. Okay.
Sod it. That's gonna make things more difficult.
This is not what I meant to do. I thought I was gonna be like eavesdrop, not fucking murder everybody. That's really annoying. Where is that? Up there? Fuck. I didn't mean to just start fucking killing everybody. Oh, I love when there's just a steaming hot pile of soup just sitting there waiting for me. It looks like I could do that. Okay. Probably gonna have to take this way. I'm assuming red means bad. I know that.
They never reached the top alive.
The captain says he wants double ward on the upper storeroom, so that's what we do. Don't think so much.
My stuff is nearby.
Didn't realize how fucking cool I was, man. Did I ever know how cool I was? Okay, I want to get this real quick while I'm up here. It will probably be some things I do out of recording, because it's just that's how I just kind of always worked with this. Side quests, different like areas to like break into and shit like that. Mostly because I think a lot of this is going to be level based, especially some of the areas. So I do want to get higher up in level. I don't know if there's any specific skill points though or anything. Oh, there's a sea shanty there. I need to work on collecting all those. That might be something I do myself, is collecting sea shanties. I really wish the DLC for Shadows was good, because I would have loved to get more Shadows, but it just really sucked. I want to see if I can knock him out through the grass. I mean, I can. Listen, if there's anything like past Assassin's Creeds, you know, the only one that I've played, then I'll be able to. I think he looks back at me before I do the knockout. Oops. I can hide bodies if I need to. That's really good to know. Remedy's full. Let's loot this. That punch is very funny. Wine. I assume there must be something I could just sell. I don't want to take out him because he's the only one that really walks around. Oh.
Damn thief. Vicento, a slaver, was on the hook. He was ready to.
All right, Mendoza. Fernando, Count Mendoza, I mean.
It's fine. The glass ornament is locked away, and I have the key. Safe to be sold to another robe.
This Mendoza has a key that I should like to get my hands on.
Alright, Mendoza. Sorry about this, my friend. But I need that key.
Let's see if it works.
Oh, I can hide. Awesome. Things I can loot up here. I'd not, like, kill them. That's kind of the funny thing. And we're assassins. Well, I'm probably knocking them out for now. Even though I have swords. And a knife, probably. Any guys down there? I don't need to worry about the guys down there, though. I should just jump up here to check and see if there's anybody else. Loot. Anything up here to loot? Yes, there is. Give me this. Be taking that. Thank you very much. Unlock door. No, I mean, he could have grabbed his sugar.
Time to tell Bonnet the bad news.
Sorry, Bonnet. They moved your goods before I could get to them. All right.
Sorry about the sugar. I've only one pair of hands.
Oh, it's no great loss. I've got plenty of cargo here to make a profit on my trip.
Will you stay here long?
For a few weeks, yes. Then back to Barbados, to the tedium of domesticity.
Don't settle for tedium. Sail for Nassau. Live life as you see fit.
Haven't I heard that Nassau is crawling with pirates? Seems a very tawdry place.
Not tawdry, liberated.
Oh, God. That would be an adventure. But no, I'm a husband and a father. I have responsibilities. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, Duncan.
Hey, our Bonnet. The name's Edward, in truth. Duncan's only a handle.
Ah. Secret name for your secret meeting with the governor.
The governor, right. I think I've kept him waiting long enough.
Alright, let's go find him. Let's say, I feel like the suit's kind of needed right now. So I didn't want to change out of that quite yet. So, alright, I gotta run myself over here. Of course, when it comes to the world map, when it comes to going along the world map, I'm just going to skip through as long as I get there. I guess you guys can watch me get this new sea shanty. I always need a new sea shanty for the crew, you know? Tell you, I already kind of miss playing Doom. I didn't know this game would have such a handle on me, but it does. It's a really fun game. Alright, Bully in the Alley. Ooh, song she's 2 of 7. Is that just on this island, or is in this area? Almost. I don't even know. Okay. I wonder if this is level based? It might not be. The other one was level based, so this might not be the same. There's a perch over here somewhere. It's gonna be up there. It looks like it. Am I allowed to go up there? It's the real question. I gotta be careful. I don't think I can just willingly just fall off. Shut up. Alright, another one over here I can get. That one I gotta get inside of there to get, apparently. Oh, that's where I'm going. Well, let's go get this first. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Okay. Just get me up here. So, I didn't know why. I don't know why these are very close to each other for some reason. Alright, we just need to go to the middle. Just fall. Just fall. Synchronize. There's a lot of them per island. We probably kept it the same. So there's actually going to be none on like ships and shit then. Just because of the fact that ships are now going to be really moving around in this one compared to the last one. 3 of 9 viewpoints. I said that must just be on the this area. This big area must only have 9 viewpoints. These chests, like what are these? Is there anything specific with these chests? Or I don't know. Jump myself down here. Hello, sir. Alright, Governor.
Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor.
Thank you. Mr. Walpole, I presume.
¿Ese es el hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamabas? ¿Asesino?
Sí, Duncan Walpole. Debería haber llegado hace muchos días.
Yeah, I got into a fucking fight with pirates.
Un hombre rudo y le suponía un aspecto más respetable.
Lleva meses en alta mar. Sé indulgente con él.
So I killed an assassin, I become the Order of the Assassins or something?
Cállate. El gobernador tiene invitados. Todos franceses e ingleses.
Hello. I'm definitely the right person.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are Duncan Walpole?
I am indeed.
I thought as much. Woods Rogers. A pleasure.
The same.
I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry?
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy. Julianne, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Ah. Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
Alright. Let's do this.
Pull off a few shots if you like. Get a feel for it. You've got my 2 best pairs of
L2,
matched pistols,
put the
Duncan.
pistol.
So handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Quite.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 on his person. They were a boom in battle.
All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
Okay.
Excellent.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Magnifique. A good hit. Wonderful. You're a cracked shot, Duncan. As good with a pistol as with your wrist blade, I imagine.
Duncan, where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Ah, damaged sadly beyond all repair.
Uh-huh. Have your choice.
Where did you find all these?
I did not find them. I took them. These are souvenirs.
Oh, so that's why he threw it
This is the
out.
custom, oui?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Well,
We must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival.
would be a shame to leave here without seeing you in action.
Yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly, show you what I know.
Here. You see? Situations well suited to your...
Demonstrate assassinations on dummies.
Have a go!
Alright, I got you.
Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover, don't you think? God, that's the spirit. Secrecy.
Okay.
The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so?
Approach wall corners to perform
Especially around a
assassinations.
blind corner. God blind me, that's a clever trick.
Okay.
Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed?
I suppose, yeah.
Mon Dieu, powerful strike.
Now I'm assuming we gotta go up.
Magnifique. Oh, splendid.
Fine work, Walpole.
The
assassins have trained you well,
Oh,
Duncan.
I entered the...
You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with that
I'll head
kind?
back up.
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men, or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See. You were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss.
That guy's heavy ass armor. Golly.
Convened at last, and in such continental company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislators of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls till they've reached the quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cooled. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin. Decades ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies
pickpocket these guys.
place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look up on these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory, A place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and power. It houses a kind of armillary sphere, if you like. A device that would grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, there would be no secrets among men. No lies, no trickery. Only justice, pure justice. This is the Observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
We will soon. For in our custody is the one man who does. A man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen, when you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us drink. Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours.
Huh.
Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning.
Okay. No problemo. Curious
I'd like to have a
schematic.
closer look at this strange diagram.
Tool wheel. Oh, okay. Good to know. Store. Enhance your experience by getting additional gear, cosmetics, and utilities from the store. You can access store at any time for the pause menu. So I guess the outfit that you wear means nothing in the long run of things. I just fucking drank that. I'm just fucking drinking whatever, I guess.
You? Not again.
Have you any room? I can pay.
What? And have another brawl wreck the place? Out with you!
Your loss, mate. I know where to find some privacy. And what he can't see won't trouble him.
Yeah, let me just get on the roof in front of him. Oh, I see there's
They've no
extra
room for
people
a
here.
scoundrel like you either, eh? This could be the key to my fortune.
Ah, good fucking morning. Alright. They call the man, they call the sage. Alright. Hopefully they have no problem with me scaling their roofs. Roofs, though. Oh, hold on. The roof and, like, building, obvious. Well, I mean, this is very obviously Spanish in a way. But it reminds me a lot of Dying Like the Beast. Okay, well, that didn't work. Though that one did, though, for some reason. Can I just get in the leaves? Good to know. It's a poster on this door. Oh.
Ah, Duncan.
Hello.
Good morning, Duncan. Just over here. Edward? Hello, Edward. I found a man to purchase my remaining sugar. Quite a coup, I must say.
He just called you Edward.
Oh, that's the merchant who sailed me here. Out of caution, I gave him a false name.
Ah, well done.
We'll catch up on it later.
Very punctual, Duncan. This way. Here he is. A man both Templars and Assassins have sought for over a decade. I am told your surname is Roberts. Is this so? You recognize this, I think.
According to old tales, the blood of a sage is required to enter the observatory.
We have the key. Now we need only its location. Perhaps Mr. Roberts will be eager to provide it. Transfer him to my residence.
Such a fuss over one man. Is the observatory really such a grand prize?
Sí, sin duda.
Hold on. I just saw this. Okay, claim what now? Data fragments claim... Oh, synchronization? Wait. Journey. Avoid the quest, raise the black flag. I fucking... You know... Whatever, just get me fucking out of here.
The observatory was a tool built by the precursor race. Its worth is without measure.
Precursor race? I see.
One of your early letters mentioned a desire to kill the Mayan mentor, Atabay. Were you able to carry out this contract before coming here?
I was not, no. Too many complications along the way.
A pity. But the maps you delivered with the vial will see that job finished.
Aye. That's the idea.
It's too quiet. I don't like this route, Torres. We're exposed.
Something is wrong. Stay close, Grandmaster.
I feel it too. Do not let them get their hands on the sage, at whatever cost.
Oh, an assassin. I got his ass. Don't worry, he's mine. Ow, okay, some other guy just fucking came out of nowhere. Wow, you guys suck.
Quickly! Watch the streets.
Let's move.
They could be anywhere.
Are you hurting? What the hell are what kind of pose is that? Who's where? Oh, right here. Okay, that's a lot of guys attacking me all at the same time. That's a lot of guys attacking me all at the same time. Jesus. I don't. Are you attacking him or me? It could be very useful to know. Hell yeah. I don't know how I survived that last bit there. I should have been dead for sure. Are they not gone? Is there somebody still alive? I'm very confused. Maybe I should wear a different outfit if this is... Hell yeah. Anybody else? No? Alright, Grandmaster, don't worry. I'm here for you. They ran away for some reason.
Protect the sage!
Hey, I don't... You gotta figure out if you're gonna attack me or... I don't want to human shield him. He's in the ground! I can't see him! He's... Alright, I don't have any more health, so not taking damage would be the best thing here. Get down here, motherfucker. Ah, get shot first. It's really nice when you guys shoot him first. I could also shoot somebody, though. Alright, I got you. Awesome work.
Stop him!
What the fuck did they shoot me with? That's the real question.
One, I'll give you that. Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate.
Oh, you went through here. Why am I stuck on things, bro? He's walking? Okay, he's running now.
Stop, or I'll kneecap you.
Stop, or I'll kneecap you. I could shoot him in the knees, Fizz. After his ass.
Ha! Nowhere to run.
Have you ever been flayed, boy?
They could never catch me.
Ow. Hell yeah. Kick some ass.
Well done, lapdog.
Quiet.
We'll see him to the prisons, Grandmaster.
Double the watch.
Well, I'll be buggered. What an active day we've had, gents.
See, beset on all sides by our enemies, we must be more cautious.
I do wish I could remain to see our drama done, but I must avail myself of these winds and sail for England.
By all means, Captain, speed and fortune to you.
With luck, I'll return myself a governor. And with my idiot king's blessing, no less. Adios.
As for you, Mr. Walpole, I consider this the first payment in a long-term investment. Gracias.
Obliged.
I would like you to be present for the interrogation tomorrow. Call around noon.
Yes, sir. All that toil for this pittance. Jesus.
Jesus. Sorry, he said Jesus, but it said Jesus on the bottom. That was really funny. Okay, I need general store because I need to buy more health. So the assassins really kicked the fuck out of me. So that wasn't fun. Hello. I can feed the chicken.
What's on your mind then?
I need 30 things of health, please. I don't mind having some extra bullets. What do these bombs do? Oh, smoke bomb. Outfit. Pirate cloak. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. What's this? A pair of elegant swords made popular by French court officers. Hold R1, thrusting attack with a long reach. Okay, hold on. Look at the inventory. I know a gun. It says better range and better draw speed. A little red fucking gun. This is 25 damage, so this is the best we've got right now. This, it doesn't matter. Outfits don't matter at all, apparently. I do like having the hood, though. I don't want to move away from the hood.
What can I do for you?
I should have healed myself before doing that, actually. Does this have a hood? It does. It's also really cool looking. I'm gonna buy it. And the sword and the gun mean nothing. This is a better draw. I mean, none of it has better than what I'm actively using, so there's no purpose. Oh wait, I can sell. Hold on, sorry. I just keep going back and forth to this guy. I can sell things and get me more money. Oh, I could just press sell all, and that would work. 20 per thing? Oh my god, how much am I gonna get? 780? Golly! Hell yeah, give me that shit. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your business. I did not mean to do that. I apologize. I am just going to run. It was my bad. I did not mean to do that. Okay, the pirate cloak, because it looks so cool. Hell yeah. Equip that shit. Ooh! Gorgeous! Awesome. Alright, we'll keep running with this for now. Alright. What's up? Problem with the hood? The only thing about the Blackbeard thing is it does look really cool. Don't get me wrong. My only problem with it is it doesn't have a hood, and I kind of like running the hood. Gotta run the hood. This at least keeps the premise of the assassin's outfit. What are we doing over here? Ah.
Edward, what a marvelous surprise! Come, have a drink.
He called me Duncan the whole time, and then all of a sudden he's like, here's me call myself Edward once. I'm not telling him to, hey, call me Duncan while we're in business.
God sink me for this pittance. 1,000 reals for those maps. That's what? £100 at most. How's a man supposed to become rich in these times with a miser like Torres running the world?
Have you ever worked on a plantation before?
You know what I'm thinking? I'd like to see this observatory the governor's going on about. He said it were like a device that could follow people around and show where they were.
A ludicrous idea. Imagine my wife with such an advantage over me.
And imagine what a thing like that'd be worth. Sell that to the right person and I'd be the richest pirate. Privateer in the West Indies. I'll catch you up, Bonnet. There's a sage in that house I must speak to, in private.
He just goes to grab my drink. Hold L2
You should have paid
down
me
to use
fair,
the smoke
Torres.
bombs. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I didn't. God, like, what the fuck, bro?
Try this!
Now I gotta kill you all, and I don't really like that. You know what?
Your last mistake, mate!
Eso conmigo.
God, it's so much fun. Oh, the combat is a blast. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, let's lead all these guys. Well, now what, I can just enter?
Prison. Time to find it. To free the sage, I'll probably need a key. The guard in the watchtower is looking lively.
¿Me han ascendido? No. Solo más rondas, más guardias y el mismo salario miserable.
Okay. It'd be best to know what was happening. Look around. Gunners. Gunners can shoot at long range. Hydra use the enemies as cover. Okay, so I gotta take him out. Put the hood on. That is cool if we don't have the hood on.
¿Qué clase de prisionero tenemos ahora? Demasiado ruido por un solo hombre.
Me han dicho que lo llaman sabio. Supongo que sabrá muchas cosas.
¿Cuántos años crees que tiene Rosa?
You need to go, my friend. Don't fall off. Thank you. Ammunition is full. I don't need to just kill everybody. There's no double assassination, I suppose. There's a lot of doubled up guys, too. There's no... Okay, well I can just take it back here and go through this. Oh, what's the button I press? Oh, here we go. Find out where people are. Okay, I'm good to just kind of walk up here right now. Okay. Just keep to the shadows and we'll be okay.
Poor bastards in the gibbets. Lost their ears.
Okay, that guy's just waltzing around. Remedy's full. Okay, being on the roof helps. Okay. Dude's there, dude's there. This guy's moving around over there, so we can probably... Get off the thing.
Carcelero. That's Warden.
El carcelero ha pedido que todos los hombres se reúnan en el patio.
¿Por qué? ¿Es por el prisionero?
No lo sé. Debemos darnos prisa.
Okay. Well, it's all men in the courtyard, huh? Oh, I don't want to do that. I just... There might be a prison key somewhere. The warden might know the sage's whereabouts. Can I climb up here? I would like to climb all the way up, though. That's not it at all.
Antes de que cambie de idea. Sí, señor. Año tras año buscamos los engendros más necios y les calzamos el uniforme.
Warden has the prison key. Okay, so we follow him. Where is he off to? Ooh, I know. No! No! Oh, what the fuck? Like, why? That's not what I wanted, dude. I wanted to jump down onto that thing. God, this game. I do remember how fucking stupid garbage this shit can be sometimes.
I wager Roberts will be behind the door that fits this key.
Okay, that's fucking awesome. Like, dude, that's not at all what I wanted to do. Why the fuck does it gotta do that, bro? Oh, hi. Okay, you gotta die, though. Okay, get off the fucking thing. I didn't know you were up here. That's alright, it's not like you're gonna raise any alarms or anything. What do we got in here? Oh, fuck. Okay, got rid of you quickly. I'm gonna take a remedy since I'm down some health points. And we need to get back into stealth. There's a bunch of people looking everywhere but where he is, so I should be good to just walk on in here.
Jesus.
Oh shit. Somebody got to him first.
Basta ya! What is your true name, rogue?
It's, Captain Pissoff.
Rien qu'un pauvre paysan.
Where is this sage? Did you set him free?
I had nothing to do with that. Much as I wish I did.
Take him to the ports. Send him to Sevilla with the treasure fleet.
Oh, wait now! I delivered your treasures, didn't I?
You did, yes. But you robbed us of Duncan Walpole.
Interesting.
Edward?
Ahoy, Dove. How are you feeling?
No worse. Just a bit of nausea that won't let go. Have you been at the pub?
I only had one pint to save up some coin so I could bring you this.
Is it chocolate?
Aye. It's from the Americas. I mixed it myself. Go on, have a taste. You see, as a privateer, I'll find all manner of novelties in the New World. We'll be the talk of Bristol. So, how does it feel to drink like a duke?
Edward, my father is a merchant. I've had chocolate many times.
Have you?
Have you not?
No.
Go on then.
Oh, it's nice.
We'll save the remainder for after tea. Oh, thank you, love. This was so very thoughtful of you.
La cena. Cómetela rápido.
You hungry?
Wow, that worked very well.
Now what's your plan, mate?
Find my weapon and steal a ship.
Oh, we're already on a ship.
Unlucky lads.
I saw the guards store our weapons up front.
We both did it. Okay, well at least now everyone knows I'm not an assassin.
Que Dios nos ayude. No me gusta la pinta de esa tormenta que se
Attract a
acerca.
guard. What for? See, if he's not helping me, what is he here for?
Stand a chance.
I am not dying here.
Who are you? Could I have at least known who that is?
We're stealing a brig. Hey, take what you need.
Won't be a minute.
It puts my other outfit on, though.
There's many prisoners held on these ships. Set them free, and they'll sail with us, no question.
So that's the idea, then. Free what men we can, then find a fast ship to flee in.
Let's see, if that was a hit, I don't know what to tell you. Hey, big guy. How are you? Come on, everybody. I press the button to do that? Okay, so it allows me to do the takedowns, but not the, What the fuck? Some combat can be a little annoying, I guess. What's up, fellas?
There's a catch to this favor. You're sailing with me.
I'd follow you to hell for this, mate.
Alright, fellas, I got you. Except the Spaniards are gonna have to go. Double assassination? I thought I didn't know I could do that. Hell yeah. Oh, we use a lift. Oh, no. So you need to turn around. Okay, it doesn't make any fucking sense to do that if the one guy isn't gonna fucking turn around. Alright, dude. I mean, come the fuck on. Way to go, Edward. All these guys need to be looted. Alright, got you, fellas.
Come on, lads. If we're to drown today, it won't be here.
I need all of you to join my crew. Unfortunate for the Spaniards. What the fuck? It'd be nice if some of the attacks were more consistent. Guess that would make it too easy then, huh? Go down.
Preparaos para partir. Casi tenemos encima la tormenta.
Alright, men, get out of here.
There's a brig nearby just waiting for us to take her.
I double assassinate these guys. Wasn't sure if I could double assassinate with the big guy or not. What is happening? They're fighting over there. Can I... how do I get over there? Do I just swim over there? Oh yeah, I don't like this. Ay, yikes. Okay. Oh man, the deep blue sea is a scary place. I mean, you can technically see me here. I mean, I'll take the fact that you can't, but it is kind of funny that you could definitely technically see me there. I'm about to just deal with whoever's on the... Okay, I ran up to do the assassination and nothing worked.
That's that.
You guys ain't that cool. Need that. What are we doing down there? What about fighting the guys that were up there? I don't know. I can't imagine we're taking this big of a ship. They want me to steer around this big of a ship? Assuming the plan is to still go after that observatory. Wish I could have added a better double assassination animation. So the same one on the ground every time. That's alright. It's an old. It's you know, a remake of an old game. Yeah, you're not gonna need that throat anymore, my friend. Let's go, fellas.
We're going topside. Be ready.
Really shouldn't have fucked with Edward Kenway.
Let's depose the captain and make his ship ours.
That's what I'm saying.
Hurricane coming!
Hurricane?
Yeah, that's not really good. Ow! Ow! Jesus! Ow!
Save your singing for Davy Jones, you jagabats! It's a hard wind coming!
The man speaks true. You lot weigh anchor. As for the rest, half on the foremast and half at the main. Let's outrun this hurricane.
Half on the foremost, half on the main. Let's outrun this hurricane.
Wise,
Sorry.
We're up against it here.
These men know their place. They'll see us home.
Keep watch on those galleons. See they don't give us trouble.
They won't. Far too slow for this weather.
Woo! No one's shooting at us. Base road rigs have on to avoid damage. Okay.
Look out, man!
I see it.
The seas try to swallow us.
Yeah, I'm trying. Oh, those are the waves you're talking about. Oh, Lord, dude, this is fucking terrifying. Up and over, boys! Up and over! They wanna fuck with us? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. We're not really moving at all. It probably is really hard with these waves to move faster. That's okay. Definitely taking some damage, but I think we're feeling pretty good now. The ship slowly heals. That's awesome. Where? Oh no! My God! This is utterly terrifying.
That's our course.
So now I just sail through these. They're right in the middle of us, though. Hey, we got a crew member. Oh my God, dude, this is terrifying. Oh, dude, literal chills the water spouts, dude. Holy fuck. Oh, this game is amazing, bro. How did I not originally play this?
We've made it.
Oh, by God, we pulled this one straight from the teeth of Neptune. I'm Edward. Much thanks for your aid back there.
Adewale.
You ever been to Nassau, Adewale?
Not yet.
By God, she took some knocks, didn't she? I think I'll keep her. All hands aft, lads! We're taking this one home!
We just got Spaniards sitting there. Epoxy Bird. Captain your own ship. Complete sequence 2, memory 6. Hell yeah.
I've made my choice, Addy. I'm calling her the Jackdaw. A sly bird I loved as a child back in Swansea.
A dark little creature, no?
Did it rub you wrong when I took this brig as mine own?
It was the sort of rub I have learned to endure, sailing among faces of such fairness.
It's true. Most of these men wouldn't accept you as a captain. So what fair role would complement such unfairness?
I'll be your quartermaster. Nothing less.
All right. And as quartermaster, have you any immediate counsel for this Tyro captain?
Rest and repast would do us good before Nassau. Water for drinking. Hunting for food and repairs.
Well reasoned, sir. Hunting, it shall be. We'll find a decent place to drop anchor.
Jesus.
I spied a few items in the hold.
Look at my crew.
Powder and a few pistols. Think I'll fashion a second holster if I can.
It's a good start.
One you find laughable.
Could we talk a moment about the condition of the ship?
What's the trouble?
I had a walk about the gun deck this morning and couldn't stand for what I saw. A clutter of linstocks heaped like tinder, and one with a slow match still burning.
Christ.
And just nearby, 2 barrels of gunpowder, closer than man and wife.
Why don't we drop anchor to see some of these islands?
We'll stow ours good and proper.
As for the cannons, they might as well be tossed. Clogged touch holes in need of scraping, corrosion on the bodies, barrel swabs as naked as knives, and breech ropes so rotted, I could use them for knitting yarn. The short of it is, we need good equipment kept in fine condition. But we cannot win every battle with snares and shouts. So worry about your own armaments when it suits you. But don't forget about your jackdaw as well.
No, indeed. We'll make it a point to keep this ship and its crew in fine condition. To that end, we're gonna need a proper shipwright. We should keep our eyes open for one.
Abaco Island isn't far off. If we anchor by the shore, we could restock.
Look at all these fellas. Region discovered. Ooh, elite. We got this. Cool. That ship's floating! What? Okay, we just saw a giant wave that we didn't see. Okay, so let's look at the map here. Okay, so we're heading to a new region. Okay, so that's where we were. Probably not going to be welcome to here anytime soon. Oh, okay, we got Spaniards. England. Spain. 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 England. England. Spain. England. Interesting, okay. Definitely at some point I'd like to visit all these islands myself. Definitely, I won't be doing that much on the on our recordings. Most of it will be spent doing the main story. So I will have fun with some of the still Spanish flags on this shit. We should just fucking take them out. Alright, we won't do that. So they're gonna, okay, well it'll tell us what we need to do. I'll rescue that guy. Very fun, very fun. Wave's really hitting us hard.
Up,
Looks to be a camp there. Should drop anchor alongside.
Aye. Square up, lads! Stay sharp and expect trouble!
I'm gonna try to come at this at a different angle. It's not just facing the thing. How do I drop anchor? Oh, I do this. Whoa, we're swinging!
Well moored, lads.
Hello, crew. I really appreciate all of you. Make sure you wash the poop deck. Appreciate that. Okay, where's my plank? We need Florida. So this is all just like islands in the Cuba area. I don't suppose anything out here looks like Florida, does it? Is this like the giant Greater Cuba Island? I wonder. Charlotte, Punta Rico, Navassa, Jabara, Lucera, Mermaids, Dry Tortuga, Contour, Castillo de Legua, I'm fucking all these up, Chinchurro, and Serenilla. The only one I could get correct was Charlotte, probably.
Let's see what we can find.
Examine.
Paw prints. Smaller than a jaguar's.
Jaguar? Jaguus?
Animals have been in the fish.
House is full. Dead bodies. Oh, that's something.
Something mauled these men.
I'm gonna loot their crate.
The crates are unspoiled.
There are ocelots about. They have skins that would make for a good holster.
I'll see about those ocelots. Have the crew load the supplies on the jackdaw.
Hold on, I want to climb up to this island. Or this thing here. Is there a proper way to do it? Ah, the trees. Okay. That's why you always check your surroundings, my lads, my mateys. Arr, you know? Gotta hit the pirates, the pirate shit, you scallywags. Get out of here, bird. Synchronize. Small little island. Where are those ocelots at? How are they on this tiny little ass island? You just think they wouldn't be on... There are very, very many wild animals besides shit that could live in the water. Would be on islands like these. I guess I'm not really sure. I don't really go to islands.
The ocelots have built their own nest there.
Ah, I see. Hey guys, how are you? And no, we don't wanna... What is... Okay, the game was weirdly lagging, or glitched, or whatever it was. I'm getting mauled, and it's just stopping me for some reason.
Oh, what a stench. Not bad.
You don't just get an animal by stabbing it, unfortunately, but...
It'll do. That's enough to fashion a holster.
Open inventory. Access the crafting menu with pressing X. Craft a pistol holster. Smooth operator. Craft an item. Pistol holster level 2. Okay, so I can have 2 pistols.
The crew have their provisions, and I have my holster.
What's over here? I wonder if we can find anything on like shipwrecks and shit. Gotta be something around here. Something in the water. Dive down. There's a chest. What do we got in here? Silver bracelet, emerald earrings, and a silver pitcher. Hey, what do we got in this one? Tattered sails, common sails. Oh, I could change my... Oh, that's awesome. Being able to change up your boat and shit. Keys? Treasure map and a letter. Let's just use this map to see what... Or use this island to see what some of this shit is. I'm assuming the keys are going to be the same as they were in Shadows. Maybe the Shadows was only last year. I feel like Shadows was longer ago. And the DLC we only played like last October. Well, it was over a year ago at this point, I guess, but... This map isn't very big though, which the Shadows was kind of huge. Keys can be used to exchange and unlock new content. Okay. So you're talking like in the Animus? There's this shit here. I don't know what the data fragments are though. Wait, anomalies? Oh. That's whatever. I don't really care that much. Dark Animus. I don't know. Whatever. I'm sure there are gonna be, so I say like I'm really gonna do like the main story on here. There are gonna be other like side shit I'm sure is gonna be very important. So like I obviously am gonna do that when it comes time to doing like important side shit. So treasure maps must lead us to some cool shit.
This marks something.
Treasure map from Abaco Island. Okay, so what is that? 2 or 3 secrets. There's a letter here now. What are you? Letter in a bottle. Peter Beckford the Elder. Of my employer, I must say something, for it I was owing to his connections that I came to find such troubled dealings. Peter Beckford was a man of great charisma and pride. In 1662, he had come to Jamaica, and in just 10 years had fast procured himself a sizable portion of land, which he sowed with cane as early as he was able. Upon my coming into his orbit, he claimed all about him, one of the largest private holdings of land in all the world, rivaling only kings and emperors for his largesse. The same surplus supplied the number of slaves in his employ, whereas he had arrived in Jamaica with a complement of 3. He now owned the better part of 300. A shrewd and relentless man of business, Mr. Beckford was known also by a subservient to a temper of cyclonic power. Wrath and fury and enmity were his primary means of settling arguments that could not be concluded in Mr. Beckford's immediate favor. He was, however, always kind to me and as gracious a man as one could hope an employer to be. With this, I put down to my status in his eyes. He was a traditional man with a respect for rank and breeding. In earlier times, he had been the governor de facto of the island, and though a statesman no longer upon my arrival, he still bore all the signs of a man who felt it his natural duty to lead. Further, his political connections he valued as deeply as his sugar and the money it brought him, and it was in this capacity, following the arrival of Spanish soldiers, that I met the man who would change my life for the worse. Forever, a young man named Loreno Torres. Huh.
We've provisions enough to sail for Nassau. Should be some old mates there.
Peter Beckford the Elder. New treasure map acquired. Check its coordinates to find the buried chest. Ah, okay. Oh, wow. Visualize. Is it on 719-607? Okay. Is that help me with something? 719-607. I see. 719. 719. 607. It's here. 719. 607, right here. I'm gonna place a marker there, I guess. I'm not gonna go to that right now. Well, we'll see. Where's our objective at exactly? I don't know. I'm probably gonna end this episode here because it's been about. But we'll talk with him first.
Ahoy, Captain. Find what you need.
It's
My
a lot
needs
more
and
day.
wants are oceans apart, mate. But I did fashion myself a new holster. All I need now is a pistol to lie in it.
Yeah. Take one from the holds, just as you said.
Little more than a blowpipe. But it'll do. So, are we rested?
Hey, red ones.
Or should we idle a while longer?
Best way anchor. I think the crew is itching to reach civilization.
You'll find no civilization in Nassau. But it's a fine place to be merry all the same.
Alright, let's set ourselves to Nassau. But I do think I'm gonna leave this episode here. Okay, so we can craft new shit. Smoke bomb pouch to give us more smoke bombs. So I need iguana leather. Pistol holster 2, I need rabbit pelt. Pistol ammo pouch, I need wild pig hide. So these are things I'd have to... I definitely will. Not in this next episode, or not in this right now, but I will definitely be going around myself. I got a new outfit. So Edward Kenway's robes. Duncan Walpole's robes. Okay. I like the pirate cloak, though. Okay, I can't do that right now, but I will do that later. Blackbeard's Crimson outfit, it just doesn't suit what I kind of want. I wish it did. If it had a hood, I might actually be down for it, but it has a hat. And I don't want a hat. Okay, let me get off the, Can we... How do I weigh anchor? With a shanty wheel.
A song!
England, old Ireland, England, old Ireland, England, old Ireland, Ollie, Ollie, oh. Paddy McGinty, Paddy Jock and Jackie too, Paddy McGinty, Ollie, Ollie, oh. Shamrock and Rose boys, Shamrock, Rose and Thistle too. Shamrock and Rose boys, Ollie, Ollie, oh. England.
Homeward bound.
Lads.
Hey, boys. Oh, oh, just hear the old man say, goodbye, very well.
This is awesome. Alright, we're going to end this episode here. I am going to, however... What is this? Must be an enemy ship or something. We're making our way this way to Nassau. So, I will be over there in the next episode. As of right now, we'll definitely go see that chest in the next episode too. What is this? Oh, pet. Oh. But I do want to read some of the the codex, so if you don't really care for the codex, you can obviously leave. But we're going to read some of this, and then we're going to get out of here. Adwale. Born 1692 in Trinidad, died, who knows. Born to enslaved Ogani parents in Yoruba, Adewale was sold to the owner of a prosperous plantation before his teens. He remained on the plantation, working in the fields until his mid-teens, always scheming of ways to escape his predicament, but uneasy with the prospect of living life as a fugitive. The fortune struck, giving Adewale the sign he needed. At some point near his 16th birthday, a group of buccaneers raided the plantation, robbing it of raw cane, refined sugar, and as many reels as they could find. Seeing in this an opportunity, Ade grabbed a crate of sugar and hauled it aboard one of the longboats the buccaneers had rowed ashore. Surprised to see a slave among them, the buccaneers were nevertheless thankful for the aid and welcomed Ade among them. Ade sailed with his first group of men for many years, quickly learned the ways of a seaman, grateful for the chance to develop his own skills and chase his own passions, and through his life among buccaneers was not free of the usual bigotry of the era. Ade found the prejudice to be more confrontational than restrictive. In 1715, misfortune struck a cruel blow when the ship Ade was aboard struck a shallow sandbar near the port of Havana. The buccaneers, mostly British at the time, tried desperately to free the trapped vessel, but after catching sight of an unapproaching Spanish galleon, abandoned ship only to be torn apart by schools of circling bull sharks. Ade made peace with his fate and stood his ground. Taken to Havana for questioning and inspection, Spanish authorities eventually decided to send Oduale to Spain, where they felt he would make an excellent interpreter, owing to his fluent command of Spanish, English, and French. Some weeks later, they loaded him onto one of the galleons that made up their perennial treasure convoy en route to Seville. Caroline Scott, born 1691 England, died, who knows, daughter of Emmett and Elizabeth Scott. Caroline was born in Bristol, England, to a prosperous family of merchants and civil servants. Given a modest education by her father, she furthered her own studies in her own way, taking time to read as often as her familiar duties allowed, splitting her time between this and helping her mother manage her father's affairs. She grew into a confident and level-headed woman with more skill and intelligence than her situation allowed her to exercise. Caroline first met Edward Kenway outside the old Shillelagh in the aftermath of a drunken altercation. She had arrived to fetch one of her servants and there found Edward escorting the woman from the clutches of one of the Bristol's most notorious cads. Thankful for his kindness, Caroline agreed to second meeting on more equitable terms, hardly thinking a romance possible. And yet, against most odds, that is just what happened. Edward and Caroline grew quite close and soon fell in love. Quite much to the dismay of her father, Emmett Scott had already promised his daughter to the son of a wealthy East India Company executive, and made his displeasure apparent at every turn, but all his noise was to no avail. Caroline and Edward were married in 1712. For a time it seemed as though this odd pairing might produce a lasting union, but Edward's deep love for his wife was offset by his uncouth habits and reckless attention to responsibility. Not content to live a life of middle-class drudgery, Edward dreamed large and fixed on the idea that he could sail to the West Indies and fight as a privateer against the Spanish, or, barring that, buy some land and sell a sugar plantation. Caroline tried to dissuade her husband, but to no effect. Edward Kenway, born 1693, Wales, died, who knows. Edward James Kenway was born on the 10th of March in Swansea, Wales, to Bernard Kenway of Manchester and Lynott Hopkins of nearby Cardiff. By Edward's 10th birthday, his father had moved the family to a small farm just outside Bristol, a nearby port town in the southwest of England. This relocation had a depressing effect on young Edward's mood. He grew restless from the lack of contact with old friends and struggled to find an outlet for his limitless energy. By his teens, he was spending more and more time in the city away from his farm, where the lure of excitement overrode prudence. By age 16, he had substituted a career as a successful farmer for a life of hopeless tomfoolery, frequently shirking his responsibilities to his family in favor of rough company. In late 1711, at the age of 17, Edward met Caroline Scott, a woman of modest but steady means. Their friendship began cautiously as Caroline's hands had already been promised to the boorish son of a wealthy West India Company executive, but Edward's charms eventually won out, and he and Caroline were married within a year of their meeting, a union that angered her father and got the whole of Bristol talking. In the earliest months of their marriage, Edward resolved to do well by his wife and provide for her as he believed a man in his position should, but his grandiose dreams and exaggerated opinion of himself prevented him from taking immediate responsibility for their well-being, and after only a year he had stumbled back into his worst habits, drinking, fighting, and idleness. It was in this dark period that Edward revived an old idea of joining a privateering fleet sailing from the West Indies, with the aim of making war against the Spanish and collecting unchecked sums of gold and cargo. This, he told his wife, was their path to quick riches. Being a sensible and prudent woman, Caroline discouraged these fanciful ideas. By the summer of 1712, Caroline understood that her husband's departure was inevitable. She wanted no further part of his reckless plan, and so left him to live with her parents, stunned by this sudden turn. Edward was determined to earn his fortune fast and prove himself as capable as he always claimed he was. He left for the West Indies barely 1 month later, where he soon fell in with the privateer Benjamin Hornigold and his quartermaster Ed Thatch. Edward spent the first half of 1713 sailing with these two seasoned sailors on regular sweeps of the Windward Passage. With that year, fate threw him another upset. Within the sign of treating of Utrecht, all hostile actions between the major empires came to an end, and the prospects of British privateers dried up. Now poor, unemployed, and thousands of miles from home, Edward and his colleagues settled in the island of New Providence in the Bahamas to reconsider their options. These were fanciful days for Edward. He discovered in the small town of Nassau a life quite unlike which he had left behind. The atmosphere of wild and noisy freedom in a small stateless encampment overwhelmed and captivated him. The drinking, the gaming, the women, the aimless desire to simply live as one pleased, and yet, as carefree as he was, his beloved Caroline was never far from his mind. If he could make something of himself in the West Indies working a sugar plantation, perhaps he might win her back after all his time away. But in absence of true conviction, habits takes hold fast, and it was only a matter of time before Edward set back out to the sea with his mates, to live the life they knew best. No longer privateers legal and sanctioned, but as pirates now, with an airy wit of loyalty to kin and country, earning his fortune by the sword and pistol, and praying his end was never too near. Stade Bonnet, 1688, Barbados. Born into plenitude and wealth on the island of Barbados, Stede Bonnet deemed destined for a life of pleasure and ease. The son of a successful and influential plantation owner, his early life was marked by tragedy when his parents died suddenly, leaving 7-year-old Stede orphaned in a perpetual state of melancholy. His inheritance of some 400 acres of land softened the blow caused by the loss of his parents, and by the time Stede was in his late teens, he had already restored the sugar plantation to a profitable state. He married young and set about starting a family as soon as possible, but owing to what some called a disorder in the mind, he never found solace or comfort in these domestic trappings. To further complicate his unease, his firstborn son died in infancy, amplifying his grief and stirring his restlessness. As a means of coping, he dreamed of going to sea and sailing about the world, meeting people, living life as a man free of the obligation thrust upon him. When Bonnet's ship was apprehended by the British Navy on suspicion of piracy, he was rescued by the pirate Edward Kenway, who, with the help of Blackbeard and others, eventually influenced the affable and impressionable merchant into going on the account himself. Enemies. Abel Brahma, born unknown England, died 1715, Capa Bonavista. Abel Brahma was captain of the Jacobite, a pirate brig operating in the Caribbean around 1714. He arrived in Nassau in January that year, when he gained the immediate dislike of pirate Edward Thatch, who advised Edward Kenway against associating with him. In June of 1715, Brahma's ship was traveling past Cape Bonavista in western Cuba with Kenway on crew, when it was attacked by the Royal Navy frigate HMS Intrigue. Despite demasting the British vessel during the battle, the Jacobite's magazine was set alight. Before Brahma could order his crew to douse it with flames, an assassin named Duncan Walpole, who had been passenger aboard the Intrigue, killed him. Abel Brahma was known to be a harsh and cruel man, fond of personally flogging his crew and marooning others, an act he called making a man a governor of his own island. Kenway later observed that nobody put his own mother was going to mourn our captain's passing. Bartholomew Roberts, born 1682, Wales, died, who knows. Originally hailing from Wales, little is known about John Roberts, the real name of the man who would become known best as Black Bart after his death. Most assume he went to sea at a very young age at 13 or so, but there is no record of him in any historical documents until his noted appearance in 1718 aboard a merchant ship, Barbadian in origin. Just a year later, Roberts was pressed into piracy by the notorious Howell Davis while working aboard a slave ship under Captain Abraham Plump. Though Roberts had likely not gone to sea with the intent of becoming a pirate, when the opportunity thrust itself upon him, Roberts was reported to have said, "A merry life and a short one shall be my motto." A few months later, Davis was killed in an ambush on the Portuguese island of Principe, whatever, I don't know. And Roberts was unanimously elected to replace him. This was surely a testament to the man's natural charisma and leadership, for he had been a pirate only a few months. It was at this point he took the name Bartholomew, likely naming himself for the infamous Bartholomew Sharp, a pirate of some renown who had disappeared just 2 decades earlier. One of the most intelligent and strategic pirates of the Golden Age, Roberts was a sturdy man, known to dress in fine clothes, handsome, and carry himself with a dignified and unpretentious air. He had dark hair to match his dark complexion, likely descent from the almost 2 decades he had spent at sea. He often carried numerous pistols, each tied to one end of the long silk sashes, which he kept slung over his shoulder. Roberts' tactical ideas were usually radical but thoroughly considered. He never jumped into any scheme rashly, though his ideas seemed almost suicidal to those unacquainted with his methods. Ultimately responsible for the theft of around 400 ships in his 3-year career, he bested every other pirate of the era by a factor of 10 times or more, although it must be said that at least half these boats were small perigases and the like. Duncan Walpole, born 1679 in England, died 1715 in the West Indies. Second cousin to Robert Walpole, Britain's first Prime Minister, Duncan was raised in the relative comfort and ease until his 18th birthday, whereupon he joined the British Royal Navy as a midshipman with dreams of becoming a full officer. He, immoderate temper in his impulsiveness, however, stymied a swift ascension, and he grew impatient with his progress. Jesus. After 3 years, his interest in the Navy had dwindled to nothing. With his heart set in finding a post with the East India Company, he had a chance of meeting with a fellow sailor whom had come to respect and admire. It was a sailor who introduced Walpole to the Assassin Order and all its teachings. Leery at first, Duncan soon took the secret order with a fervor and drive that he had not known in the Navy, and as his skills increased, so too did his reputation. But his temper and impulsiveness, coupled with growing arrogance, were always a liability, and he was known for his frequent clashes with the elders of the British Assassin Order. Still, he was a valuable asset to the order, so much so that in 1714, his mentor asked him to sail for the West Indies, rendezvous with the Brotherhood there, and meet with their mentor Tabai. Walpole accepted this position with eagerness and departed within the month. The assassin in England never heard from him again. El Tiburon, born unknown, died unknown. Almost nothing is known about El Tiburon the shark outside of his service as a loyal mute bodyguard of Loreno de Torres y Yale, the Grand Master of the Caribbean Templars and the Governor of Cuba. The Shark's penchant of medieval armor and brutal violence cut a swathe of fear through Havana, leaving citizens and soldiers alike quivering in his blood-soaked wake. Julian de Case, born 1682, France, died who knows. Nephew of the buccaneer Jean de Case, Julian was born in Montpellier, France. He followed his uncle's example and took to sea at a young age, eventually joining him in a few skirmishes during the War for Spanish Succession. Fighting on the side of French and by proxy on behalf of King Philip of Spain, Ducas's skill as a gunner improved rapidly, even as he grew wildly disillusioned with the monarchy and its obsession with lineage and breeding over raw talent and skill. In 1704, ordered by his superior officers to join his uncle and hundreds of French troops in what would become known as the Battle of Vélez Malaga, Ducas opted instead of desert his post and seek his fortunes in the New World. At first he threw in with the slave traders in Africa and for a year made a modest profit off the venture, but he was never comfortable with the cruelty and detachment of the job required, and so departed for the West Indies in search of yet another vocation. For the next 10 years, Ducas roamed the West Indies as a hired gun, working for whomever had the coin and confidence to pay him. Ever prizing the value of intelligence and skill over mere reputation and breeding, Ducas eventually found his way into the company of Loreno Torres of Cuba, in whom he found a friend and confidant. Loreno Torres y Yale, born in 1645 in Cuba and died who knows. Born in Havana but raised in Madrid, Spain, Loreno was a noble stock and son of Tomas Torres Yawale and Javier de Cuadros Castellanos. He joined the Spanish army in his late teens and was later appointed as the governor of Spain's territories in Florida, a post he held from 1693 to 1699. He then returned to Europe to participate in the War of the Spanish Succession. In 1708, Torres was appointed as the governor of Cuba, a post he held for 3 years until he was accused of and arrested for corruption. He was acquitted with these charges, however, and managed to win a re-election bid in 1713. During his time in Cuba, he made many lasting improvements to the city, fortifying the island's defenses and introducing the production of tobacco. He remained governor until 1716, after which he retired and devoted his life to charitable functions such as building hospitals. The Sage. Historic archives contain scattered references to individuals known as sages, but they are far and few and far between. I mean, each citation seems to refer to a different person living in a vastly different time and location. The earliest example was found on a Sumerian clay tablet in cuneiform script, while the latest survives only as a footnote in one of Loreno Torres' own journals, dated January 1704, and all according to exhaustive research, 7 different sages seem to have graced the world stage in the past 1,200 years, but the real number is likely higher. Perhaps the strangest aspect connecting each of these various sightings is that in every case, visual descriptions of each sage are remarkably similar, so similar in fact that one wouldn't be faulted for assuming they were talking about a single immortal man. However, in 2 of the 7 citations, explicit mention is made of their death and burial. Is this therefore some bizarre form of reincarnation, or some simpler explanation that is presently unknown? More research is required. Woodis Rogers, 1679, England. Died who knows. Woodis Rogers was born into money to a seafaring family with deep roots in the Bolt's Pool in Bristol, England. His early life was a picture of industriousness and ambition, and by the age of 18 he was an apprentice mariner. Upon his father's death at sea in 1706, Woodis inherited his family's prosperous shipping company, which he took to managing with great passion. Between 1704 and 1707, Rogers' fortunes and family grew, and by the time he was 27, his marriage to Sarah Whetstone had produced his 1 son and 2 daughters. By the end of 1707, however, his business had suffered great losses by raiding French forces, giving Rogers the idea to recoup these dreadful losses himself. Knocking about Bristol in search of a partner for this endeavor, he soon found himself in the company of William Dampier, an old friend and unlucky captain who suggested setting out on privateering expedition, one that would range far and wide about the New World. In 1708, Rogers made the necessary arrangements and set out as captain of his own vessel on a different voyage that would last over 3 years. Along his course, Rogers met with many successes and failures. In 1709, of the western coast of South America, he found and rescued a marooned sailor by the name of Alexander Selkirk, a sailor who had spent nearly 4 years living in isolation, for who would serve as an inspiration for the book Robinson Crusoe just a few years later. Soon after Selkirk's recovery, Rogers' fleet engaged an enemy vessel in open combat, a skirmish that earned him a pistol shot to the left side of the face and a mangled heel. Neither wound was enough to remove him from command, however, and he continued serving as captain until his return to England in late 1711. To commemorate this return, he had an operation to remove the offending bullet from his upper palate. Now in poor health but high spirits, Woodis set about writing his memoirs. Upon their publication, they were an immediate success, and proved a great source of income, but this brief glory was offset by the sudden death of his son, a tragedy almost a tragedy compounded some months later by his wife's decision to leave him. Also, at this time, Rogers was sued by former shipmates for allegedly hoarding goods and money plundered from enemy vessels. Rogers assembled a defense, but lost the case. In 1713, itching to return to sea, he organized a passage to Madagascar, claiming to be a merchant in the slave trade, but with the intended purpose of the rumored pirate colonies established there. When he arrived in Madagascar after months of hard sailing, he found the legends of the pirate town Libertalia had been exaggerated 100-fold. The pirates in Madagascar were sickly and few and desperate for help. After spending just a few months there, Rogers set sail for England, a failure in his own mind. And yet, never one to give up hope, Rogers reoriented his attentions to the West Indies, eventually lobbying King George for a commission to hunt pirates in the Caribbean. On this score, he succeeded. After a few diligent years of making his case, King George appointed Wooders Rogers as the governor of the Bahamas. Now, at last, he would make his mark and bring justice to a land where chaos had taken root. Interesting. Ships. HMS Intrigue. HMS Intrigue was a frigate in His Majesty's Royal Navy. It was sunk in battle with Jacobite off the coast of Cape of Buena Vista. The Jacobite was a brig captained by the pirate Abel Brahma. It was destroyed in battle with the Royal Navy frigate HMS Intrigue off the coast of Cape of Buena Vista. Was that the ship we were in at the start? Must have been. El Dorado. El Dorado was a brig that formed a part of the Spanish treasure fleet. The fleet was destroyed in a hurricane, with El Dorado its lone surviving vessel. Jackdaw. The Jackdaw was a brig captained by the pirate-turned-assassin Edward Kenway, who named it after the small, swift bird of his native Wales. The ship was known as El Dorado before Edward and his future quartermaster Adewale captured it from his fleet. Oh, I didn't realize they were the same ship. The Revenge. The Revenge was a schooner owned by Stead Bonnet and was originally a merchant ship used to transport crates of sugar from Bonnet's sugar plantation to Barbados and Havana. Cutter. The cutter was a small watercraft armed with one or more guns for the purpose of bombarding coastal targets for harassing larger warships. Frigate. The frigate was a class of warship bearing 3 masts and among the most well-armed in operation throughout the Caribbean, shy of the greater man-of-war. Fauna. Rabbit. Rabbits are the most commonly found in Nassau, Kingston, and Corozal. Capuchin monkey. Capuchin monkeys can be found in Matanza and Misteriosa. Iguana. Iguana can be found at Inagua, Andreas Island, and Abaco Island. Hatuya. Hatuya are the most commonly found in Cayman Sound and Long Bay. Deer are the most commonly found in Kingston, Salt Lagoon, and Santanales. Ocelot. The ocelot is a wildcat that typically has yellow fur with dark stripes in the manner of jaguar. Ocelots are nocturnal and range from the size of domestic cats up to 4 feet, 1.2 meters in length. Ocelot's hides are covered by leather workers for their ease of working, pattern fur, soft texture, and durability. Ocelots can be found in the Cumberland Bay and Abaco Island. We got wild pigs, howler monkeys. I'm not going to read all of where they're found. Black jaguar, crocodile, white jaguar, red howler monkeys, hammerhead sharks, great white sharks, bull sharks, killer whales, humpback whales, flamingos. I guess we can read about them. Flamingo is a tall, whiting bird found around the shallow coast. You know what? I'm just not going to read these. Cattle. You know what these are. Dog. That's a very yellow dog. Farm pig, parrot, chicken, eagle. Eagles are large birds of prey with powerful beaks, sharp talons, and keen eyesight. They are found on every continent except Antarctica, typically near open habitats or bodies of water. Eagles found primarily on fish, small mammals, and other birds. Wow, interesting. Turtles, dolphins, great blue heron, seagull, pelican, booby, tropic bird, frigate bird, tiger shark, giant squid, manta rays, sea urchins, clown triggerfish, and jellyfish. Yeah, I wasn't going to read about all of the animals. That certainly was true. If I find them, I'll read them. Glass cube. Blood vial retrieved from Duncan Walpole. Interesting. Cautious schematic. Schematic contained a diagram of the armillary sphere at the observatory. And Templar ring. A mark of the Templar given by Governor Torres. Originally meant for the rogue assassin Duncan Walpole. Huh. Letters, which you've already read. We got the Revenge and the Eldorados. The Eldorados? The Eldorado. And we got a couple of shanties. I'm not going to read them all. Tutorials. Can I mark all those? It's not these ones. Mark all these as seen. Not going to go and read all these. World of Piracy. Lower group. Spanish Empire. Already a global power, the Spanish defeated powerful adversaries such as the Aztecs and the Incas in the Americas by exploiting existing conflicts and rivalries between the tribes and nations between the 15th and 18th centuries. Acquisitive and protective of the supply of precious metals its new colonies afforded it, the Spanish Empire enthusiastically participated in the Atlantic slave trade and defended its trade routes aggressively. Even after its defeat in the War of the Spanish Succession, the 18th century was nevertheless one of prosperity for the Spanish Empire, as the trade reputation grew steadily under Bourbon's oversight and continued to grow at an extraordinary rate until the 1780s. Oh lord, there's a lot of lore. Not really. Golden Age of Piracy. While piracies existed in most places across history, the Golden Age of Piracy refers specifically to a period between the 1650s and the 1720s. While global circumnavigation, the discovery of the New World, and increasingly wealthy international trade across largely lawless, unpatrolled seas ushered in a period of unprecedented opportunity for pirates. The harsh conditions aboard most colonial ships were common. Sailors were badly paid and often press-ganged, indentured, or convicts, could lead to mutinies, with entire crews turning outlaw. In many cases, piracy was not only the natural but the only choice for these crews to survive. War of Spanish Succession. In 1701, Europe became embroiled in the War of the Spanish Succession to determine who would rule the Spanish Empire after King Charles II died childless. On one side were the Bourbons of France and Spain, on the other were the Austrian Habsburgs and the allies like Great Britain. The war spilled out in Europe across the world, including the Caribbean. When the war ended, many British privateers were left unemployed and so turned their wartime talents to piracy on the high seas. Pirate articles. Unlike merchant ships, navies, and even privateers, pirate crews did not serve under an authoritarian ship's captain who had the final word on a ship's discipline. Instead, pirates enjoyed an informal form of democracy, electing their own captains and abiding by informal agreements known as pirate articles or articles of agreement. These codes, whether written down or not, governed shipboard discipline, the election of a captain, and the division of a treasure typically. Each crewmate signed the ship's articles or at least made their mark and swore to uphold the agreements. Those found guilty of various offenses by their peers could be marooned, keel-hauled, or even tossed into sea. Pirate Round. This sailing route around the Cape of Good Hope off the southern coast of Africa was a favored journey for ambitious pirates through the Golden Age of Piracy. After rounding the stormy cape and taking shelter on the shores of Madagascar, pirates would then sail north, targeting wealthy trading vessels from all nations carrying the treasures of the East such as silk, spice, and gold. Jolly Roger. The classic pirate flag is a black insignia with skull and crossbones. Although various designs exist and some were blood red instead of black, the term Jolly Roger was popularized by Charles Johnson's A History of the Pirates, but it could also be known as a Death's Head, Old Roger, and the Black Flag. The fearsome design encouraged merchant ships to surrender without a fight. Rum. A strong alcoholic drink originated in the Caribbean colonies as early as the 16th century, made by fermenting sugarcane and quickly becoming a major trade good and a linchpin of the so-called triangle trade linking Africa, New England, and the Caribbean plantations. Mixed with beer and water, it could be called grog and used as a ration aboard sailing ships. Shanties. Sea shanties are work songs sung by gangs of sailors to help coordinate group labor, especially with sails and rigging. The songs take the form of a call and response, the soloist leading the song and the bulk of the sailors echoing back the chorus. Lyrics were fluid and multi-sourced, often referencing popular music, folk tunes, and the everyday realities of a sailor's life. Location: Havana. There were several attempts to found a town near the Havana Bay in the early 1500s. A settlement was established by the Spanish conquistador Diego Velázquez de Cuellar. Around 1514, the city sits on a bay that opens to the Gulf Stream and thus became a natural stopping point between Europe and the Americas. In the earliest stages of the Golden Age of piracy, Havana was burst to the ground by French courtier Jacques de Sores. By the 1700s, Havana had become a large, heavily fortified port city where Spanish treasure ships would dock on their way to Europe. Pirates lurched on the approaches to the city, hoping to capture these same ships. Florida. Home to several indigenous tribes, the Florida Peninsula was colonized by Spain some decades after Ponce de Leon's expedition explored it in 1513. During the age of West Indies piracy, Spanish treasure ships would sail upon the Gulf Stream on their journeys back to Cadiz. Southern Florida therefore became a natural point of attack for the pirates in the Florida Keys, a center of pirate recruitment. In particular, tropical storms famously shipwrecked several Spanish treasure fleets on the shores of Florida. Pirates and others flocked to pick to the wrecks and attacked any survivors protecting them. Jungles. Rainforests to the West Indies and throughout the tropics are filled with lush foliage and wildlife, dark, dank, and teeming with life. They provide ample stealth opportunities and innumerable ways to die. Notable examples: Principe Isle Providencia. Alright, we're going to leave this episode here. Obviously, if you guys did enjoy, please drop a like, that'd be greatly appreciated. If you're new, please subscribe for more Assassin's Creed, Black Flag Resynced, and other video game videos. After this, we got Halo Campaign Evolved. I will be starting on the 23rd. On August 4th, we got Beast Reincarnation. On the 14th, we got Mafia, The Old Country, Man of Honor. On 27th, we got Resonance, A Plague Tale Legacy. In September, on the 3rd, we got Blood of Dawnwalker. On the 15th, we got Wolverine. On the 18th, we got Lego Batman The Mayhem Collection. On the 24th, we got Control Resonant and Silent Hill Townfall. In October, we got Gears of War E-Day on the 6th and Modern Warfare 4 on the 23rd. And then, obviously, in November, we got GTA 6 on the 19th. Social media is down in the description below. Twitter and Instagram, you can go and follow all those. Leave a comment of what you thought of Episode 1 of Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for tuning in.